Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you've been following the NFL news cycle lately, you know that the San Francisco 49ers are always on the lookout for ways to strengthen their roster, especially when it comes to that vital position of wide receiver. The team has been facing some uncertainties heading into the 2025 season, particularly with the injuries and the depth chart, which has made every move and every piece of news more significant than ever. And today, I want to talk about a move that could very well reshape the 49ers receiving core and give them an edge in what promises to be a fiercely competitive NFC West. That move is the recent trade involving Xavier Legette, a name that might not yet be a household one, but could soon become a key piece in San Francisco's offensive puzzle. To understand the significance of this move, we need to back up a bit and look at the overall context of the 49ers' current roster situation. Last season, the team was led by the likes of Brandon Ayuk and Jalen Coker as the primary targets in the receiving game. But this season, things are a little more precarious. Brandon Ayuk, who has been such a vital part of their offense, is still recovering from a knee injury sustained late last season. Although there's hope he'll be back in time to contribute significantly during the season, there's no definitive timeline yet, which naturally raises concern. The 49ers coaching staff and management are well aware that they need to have enough quality options to fill in, especially considering Ayuk's importance as a deep threat and a versatile receiver. And it doesn't stop there. Ricky Pearsall, another promising young talent, has started training camp with some hamstring issues. While it's expected he'll be ready for the season, starting the camp with injury concerns adds a layer of uncertainty. The team's pass-catching options are a bit thin at the moment, and that's why every move counts. For a team coached by Kyle Shanahan, known for his innovative and effective offensive schemes, having a deep and capable receiver group is crucial to maximize their play action and quick passing game. Missing key players or having uncertainties at the position can hamper their ability to execute their offense at peak levels. So, given all this, the 49ers are actively seeking reinforcements. And that's where Xavier Legette comes into the picture. Now, Legette's story is quite interesting. Drafted by the Carolina Panthers in the 2024 NFL Draft, he entered the league with a lot of promise. Coming out of college, Legette flashed some serious athleticism and physical attributes that made scouts drool over the potential he had as a top wide receiver prospect. He's a guy with good size, speed, and agility, traits that, if properly developed, could turn him into a reliable target in the NFL. But last season, things didn't quite go as planned for him. His rookie year in Carolina was marred by issues with drops, which unfortunately overshadowed his athletic potential. That's not uncommon for rookies, especially those with such raw athletic talent, but it's a red flag that teams consider seriously. Drops can kill drives, frustrate quarterbacks, and ultimately impact a player's confidence and future opportunities. Still, despite the struggles, Legette managed to rack up 497 yards and 4 touchdowns on 49 receptions last season. That's not a bad stat line at all, especially when you remember that he was playing in a system trying to find its rhythm and with limited opportunities. The glimpses of his potential were clear, and in an offense like Kyle Shanahan's, which is designed to create separation and maximize talent, Legette could really flourish. Now, the Panthers, after drafting Tetairoa McMillan and Jimmy Horn Jr., and adding Hunter Renfrow to their receiver room, found their roster becoming a bit crowded. When you add in Adam Thielen and Jalen Coker, the space for Legette in Carolina's plans became limited. So, it's no surprise that rumors started swirling about the Panthers potentially being open to trading Legette, particularly if they can get some draft capital or a player in return that fits their long-term vision. And this is where the 49ers come into play. The 49ers, as I mentioned earlier, are looking for help at the receiver position, especially with the uncertainties surrounding Ayuk and Pearsall. The team needs a player who can step in, who has upside, and who can develop into a key contributor. Legette fits that mold perfectly. He's young, has raw talent, and with the right coaching and system, particularly under Shanahan, he has the potential to be more than just a depth piece. He could be the guy who surprises everyone, turning potential into production. And the best part, the 49ers wouldn't have to give up too much in terms of draft capital to land him. This move makes a lot of sense from a strategic standpoint. Legette's upside outweighs his current issues with drops, especially when you consider his yards after catch ability and his size, which makes him a matchup nightmare for defenses. Kyle Shanahan's system has a way of unlocking such players, turning them into reliable targets, and if Legette can clean up his hands and improve his route running, he could quickly earn a significant role in the 49ers' offense. Imagine him lining up on the outside, stretching the field, or working underneath, creating space for the established stars like Brandon Ayuk once he's healthy. It's an intriguing proposition, and it could be exactly what the 49ers need to stay ahead of their NFC West rivals. But let's not forget the broader picture here. The NFC West is getting more competitive each year. The Seattle Seahawks are loaded, with talents like DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett leading the charge. The Los Angeles Rams have made significant upgrades, and even the Arizona Cardinals are looking to surprise some people with their young, talented roster. The 49ers, with their rich history of success, have always been at the forefront, but to stay there, they need to adapt and improve continually. Adding a player like Xavier Legette, who has the tools and the potential to develop into a key contributor, could be a game changer. And let's not forget the coaching staff's role in this. Kyle Shanahan and his offensive coordinators are masters at developing players and creating schemes that maximize their talents. Legette's raw athleticism, combined with Shanahan's innovative offense, could unlock a level of production that makes him a vital part of the team's plans moving forward. Plus, in a league that's increasingly focused on versatile, dynamic receivers, Legette's ability to line up in different spots could give the 49ers an extra layer of unpredictability on offense. Now I know some of you might be thinking, okay, but what about his drops? Isn't that a concern? Absolutely, it's something that needs to be addressed. Drops can't be ignored, especially in high-stakes moments. But talent is talent, and the potential to develop into a reliable pass catcher is there. With the right coaching, focus on fundamentals, and confidence building, Legette could turn that weakness into a strength. The 49ers have a history of turning players around, and this could be another example of that. In the grand scheme of things, this trade or acquisition, if it happens, could be a low-risk, high-reward move for San Francisco. They wouldn't need to give up a lot, and in return, they'd get a young receiver with a lot of upside, someone who, if nurtured correctly, could give them that extra spark needed during crucial moments of the season. It's about adding depth, yes, but also about investing in future potential. And given the current landscape of the NFL and the NFC West, that kind of move could end up being a masterstroke. So, fans, what do you think? Is Xavier Legette the missing piece for the 49ers this season? Do you believe he can overcome his past issues and become a reliable target? Or do you think they should look elsewhere? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinions because, at the end of the day, it's your passion and insights that make this community special. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, more news, and more deep dives into everything San Francisco 49ers. Stay tuned, keep supporting your team, and let's keep this conversation going. Thanks for being here, and as always, go Niners.